Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Oh, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Revelio. Revelio. Also. That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Revelio. Lumos. Accio! Lumos. Accio. Accio. I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio! Pulsar! Accio! Pulsar! Accio! 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 Pulsar! Accio! Accio! Pulsar! Accio! 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 Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know. Accio! Accio! That wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Accio. Repulsor! Accio! 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 Repulsor! Accio! Accio! That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
I didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's why you were so bothered.
Of course I was bothered. It's enough to remember.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river. Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Or perhaps I'll just go now.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Revelio.
Oh, so tired.
Revelio. Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
What have we here? Another shoot. Your spells glance off of me. I'll cut you from shooting.
Arrest for momentum.
Oh!
Potato!
Get accustomed!
Arrested the rest. Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
Levioso, Confringo!
Now, to find out what happened here. Revelio.
Also,
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Mr. Oakes's trade journal.
Nothing to poach in Arranshire except spiders.
What do we have here? I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Who's there?
Revelio.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
I will make you pay.
Revelio.
Wait, one less human to worry about.
Protego. Stupid one.
A ladder.
Levioso. Confringo.
on here, I wonder? Trouble's brewing, and I'm without Revelio.
Better sleep on my feet, I could.
Revelio. Focus to tell us.
That student defeated our encampment in the tower.
Take Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Leviosa!
Not quiet enough. As if you could best them. I will make you pay.
What will we find in here?
You won't get away with it.
It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Here. Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
I won't rest. One less human to worry about.
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Lumos. Incendio.
I will make you pay.
Leviosa.
I shall avenge your death.
Revelio. A boiler door. How to open it? Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
Having that mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
He'll learn his lesson after being locked away. You can count on that.
Who's...
Lucas Totalis. Prepare. Revelio. Revelio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed. Aha! There!
I won't rest until
rest. Such arrogance. It's me. Why stop it! Don't do that again!
You won't get away with it.
You do that! Enough of this. Easily losing your stride. Predictable.
Get away with that.
A miss!
Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio. I wonder if Adelaide's uncle could be down there. Incendio! Levioso!
I won't rest.
Levioso! Confringo! Revelio! Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Oh, you found it! Pass it to me. Hurry, before they come. I must get out. Hurry! My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizard kind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
See myself doing this sort of
Revelio.
Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
What am I doing here? This patrol is... One minute.
Someone's here.
No!
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Goodness, not a party to attend by myself. Confringo! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Defendo! Stupefy! Confringo! Protego! Defendo! Should think they felt that in London. Revelio! Revelio. Incendio. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud.